All right, viewers and subscribers, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for tuning in again to another one here on the coach's desk. We appreciate you being here, my people, and we encourage you to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. So, people, let's talk about a few things in this one. Right, we'll be talking about Jerome Campbell. We'll be mentioning a little bit about Usain Bolt and such the like. Now, let's talk about Usain Bolt. First and foremost, on behalf of the coach's desk, we would like to say sincere condolences to Usain Bolt and his family. He recently lost his father through illness, and definitely that can't be good news for Usain Bolt. Why? Because this is the same person who nurtured him all his life, who encouraged him, as a matter of fact, to enter into competitive sports. And the rest has been historic where Usain Bolt is concerned. So I'm certain that he's definitely feeling a little bit down. And in times like these, people oftentimes need their space, they need their quiet time. I mean, you can never say something to someone who have lost a loved one that can really comfort them, especially if you're not on the inside and know the inner happenings of what they're facing. So we truly want to say condolences to Usain Bolt and his family, friends and loved ones. Wesley Bolt was a general. You always see him where Usain Bolt is competing, and everybody knows them through Usain. Yeah, so kudos to them. And he speaks highly of his family, especially his dad, how he was brought up. And these are some of the same principles that he would have, latched onto as an adult. Yeah, so again, big condolences to Usain Bolt. So let's talk about a more, what you call it now, interesting situation, because one, Jerome Campbell, I did a video on him already, so I don't have to elaborate in this video who he is, right? So Jerome Campbell, he is a sprint hurdler, and he has been doing well for the past 2 seasons in the hurdling, and certainly things have looked up for him. He recently represented the Team Jamaica at the recently concluded World Indoor Championship, and that was a big thing for him. First senior national team, because he would have made national teams before on the junior level. He's a former Calabar athlete. Now, one of the things that is happening for him right now, which is very positive, is that he has signed an NIL deal, and that's a big thing for athletes competing at the, that's a big thing for athlete who competes in the NCAA. And of course, he's gearing up for the outdoor season, which we're looking for him to be one of the top contenders, especially in his conference. So we look forward. So the notation is, welcome Jerome Campbell to Team Total NIL. We're excited to announce the addition of 2025 NCAA track and field 60 meters indoor silver medalist, All-American, and Big Sky Conference champion, Jerome Campbell, to Team Total. And he's a junior from Kingston. Jerome recently completed, as I told you before, at the indoors season at the 25 World Athletics Indoor Championship in Nanjing, China, placing 7th in the men's 60-meter final. All right, so this Team Total is a big look for him, and definitely I certainly believe that this is going to go a far way for the man Jerome Campbell. It's a big deal, big deal, and Team Total, Total Sports Athletics, it's one of the professional setup for athletes, and they have captured quite a few youngsters on the in terms of NIL, and Jerome is the latest, and it's a big look for him. I trust that this will work out fine for him, as I always think NILs do for the athletes. So I'm looking forward to see this happening for the man Jerome. Now, segue into another issue. USADA has issued a public warning to 19-year-old Shawnti Jackson. What really happened in this situation? That public warning is for receiving iron infusions above the permitted volume without a therapeutic use exemption. That's a TUE. So she got a public warning. While they contained no banned substance, the infusions on 4 occasions exceeded the 100 milliliter set by doping rules. And that is something that a lot of persons have their own opinion on. And let me read a few of the comments that persons are sharing where this is concerned. Now, one Dr. Paco said, how do they figure out all these things? Are they checking blood levels or this information public? Another person said, all in Jesus Christ for all ages, each using SAP at, I can't read, well, I may not understand what this person said. But anyways, as someone who is anemic, wouldn't it be better to just take iron pills? So this person is alluding to the fact that Shanty is anemic, hence the reason why the amount of iron level. Always small slaps on the wrist for a certain country. Yes, yet I Sam. So you see, Albert, big up yourself, Albert. Albert running on this and I say slap on the wrist, public warning, Somebody else says, so now they have granted her TUE to use above 100 milliliter in future, therefore giving her an edge over her competitions. Okay, noted. This is how people dope and don't get caught. So people have them different opinion where this is concerned, Now she sat out dealing with health issues and now she's back. And the first thing we hear on Monday is this. Somebody has said, why this now? Would she be anemic? That's what somebody is asking. Probably a misunderstanding. Track operates as such a punitive sport. That's what this commenter is saying. That track seems to be a punitive sport and they don't know what is happening where this is concerned. Persons believe that it's okay, the sanction that she got. Some people believe that there's a cover-up. But what say you? I want to see somebody comment in the comment section. What are your thoughts on Jerome Campbell